You're watching National Streaming Sports, over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? I see Anna Diaz is here. I don't know of anybody else because if we're gonna have one of those fucking nights, Jesus Christ. Hooligan Nation, good to see you, Anna Diaz. If you were here, I need to know because it looks nice to me. But I do see that the Wi-Fi signal is shit. Did you see the picture? Yeah, Melanie. Yeah, Melanie, who's over there on Melanie's over there on Instagram. Thank you. Simply Alejandra XOXO. I like that. She sends hugs and kisses. I like that. Simply Alejandra. Thank you for being over there on Instagram as well. I said Melanie's over there. Raider Sweat's there. Is it Hot Neil's here too? I am packed for the most part. There's some things that I need to get my medication together for 2 weeks. MC Johnny P is over there on Instagram as well. I need to know if the video, because remember we had some shitty video the last time, and I was going to take care of it, and I thought I took care of it. But here's the thing: I'm 6 minutes late. So if the boss is here, and the boss will probably be here, I hate when you come into your room, you're ready to friggin' basically go. Oh, fucking Rangers! Rangers just scored a goal. They were up 3-1. Now they are at up 4-1 in the third period with 14:45. So basically, with the 15 minutes of play, they're up 3 goals. Tortorella, they just showed a picture of Tortorella. Gotta love Torts. Production is on. Why the fuck is the production on? Okay. Fuck me. This sucks. I say who dat is over on Instagram. This is infuriating. The stuff that you always want to make sure you have done before you go on a trip, okay? Yesterday, I spent 4 hours of time that I wasn't expecting to spend at the Toyota dealership fixing the small car, because the small car is going to be the only one that is able to be driven while I'm away. Those who know me well know who and why. But the trucks aren't going to be driven. That's why I was in my, I was at the 1200 Ram a couple minutes ago, and I was running around town today. You also know that to see my stylist, she made sure to take care of my beard. It did look good. I thought it looked good. And Ed, thank you there. Ed Winchell is here. I'll show Ed Winchell. Again, if you're on Instagram, thank you for being on Instagram. Thank you for being over here on YouTube. Thank you for those that are on Facebook. There's at least 4 channels on Facebook, plus Instagram, plus Twitch. And, of course, we are on Roku TV and the National Streaming Sports Network. Get your subscription to the National Streaming Sports. It's a great channel. I'm not just saying it because I'm on, and I'm serious. It's a great channel with some great podcasts and sports-oriented people. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. National Streaming Sports Network on Roku TV. Anna says, I'm freezing a bit. Hopefully that won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. But is the video quality shitty like it was? Because I went back to, they say if you start in a, what do you call one of those, it's another viewer, then the video quality might be better. I'm not gonna. According to them, I have the best per cost video camera. I don't need a 4K camera. I do need a 4K camera. They said it's expensive, and what are you really using it for? So I got good cameras here. So I don't. 88187 over there on Instagram. Thank you. Come on over to YouTube. I'm in my seat. I have my Cocoa. And I don't know if y'all remember these. The old 7-Eleven. The old 7-Eleven football mugs. I got quite a collection of unique shit. Sipping my Cocoa. Gotta have Cocoa. It's cold. And for those who are saying that, well, Florida isn't cold. It's in the 30s here. I'm going to flying into Kansas tomorrow, and when then I'm going across the river into, or actually I'm flying into Missouri. Yeah, I'm flying into Missouri, then I'm going across the river to Kansas. Let's see where the fuck I am. But anyway, I don't know if it's west or east. But that's colder because it's outside of the confines of a urban center. And so there's basically ground around it. It's colder. I think they said that we were looking for the high temperatures of 30. Hooligan, and Hooligan's in Iowa. See, I found this out. I try to remember. Hooligan says he's up in Iowa. 11 degrees in Iowa. I do have a heavy jacket. That's the other thing. I'm mostly packed, but I got to get my heavy jacket out. I got to get my Gore-Tex gloves out. I do have sweats and sweatshirts and long johns. I think I got only one set of long johns, which, you know, that might every other day, every 2 days. I got to throw them in the wash. Unless I buy some, I might buy some there. I don't need to buy them. So, but I got enough warm clothes. I just got to get another big suitcase. The cocoa is fine. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to watch the Flyers lose. So let's see what else is on. Is there anything on other sports channels? Let me go over to ESPN. Tennessee at Texas got basketball. I don't care. 30 for 30. The 4 balls of Buffalo. Oh yeah, that's the talking about the Bills losing the fucking Super Bowl all the time. Greatness. Oh, that's yeah, maybe all that. Okay, so I'll put on ESPN for background noise. Hot Neil, go ahead. Be back when you're supposed to warn. Yeah, I'm hoping Hooligan. I'm hoping. I'm from Florida, man. Anything below 60 is. Anything below 60 is friggin' freezing. So, anyway, saw they announced Pittsburgh to host the 2026 draft. Okay. So we go from Green Bay, which I have been to Pittsburgh in 2026, where I've never been. So I guess I'm going to Green Bay then too. Or sorry, Pittsburgh. We'll see. Okay. The Golden Knights and St. Louis, that's the Blues. Oilers up 35-3 on ESPN. The greatest comeback with Frank Reich is coming. We might be getting some snow. Wow. And Diaz talking about from Sharisa Allah Khan. Raider Yogi, Lino, Raider Nation Record showed on him. But again, Instagram, come on over. I put the channel right. Here's the channel. It is slow. Why is it so fucking slow? Remember, the Bills are down 35-3. There is the touchdown right to BB. So now down much. There's the BB ran a pattern. Just juked the other dude out of socks. We might should Kurt Schilling. Yes, Kurt Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna have these people in the Hall of Fame. Like I said, I'm gonna Bob Greasy. Look at Bob Greasy's numbers. They're not all that in a biscuit, but he's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame. Mundungus. Hey, how you doing, bro? Let's see what Mundungus has to say. Late to show, but you know I got to ask, who will Raiders get for the head coach? McCarthy? I hope not. Carroll and Munkin are the only ones that really makes. I would put Munkin third on that list. Yeah, I would put McCarthy third on that list. I want Pete Carroll number one, Todd Monken number two. Of those three on your list, Mundungus, I would put McCarthy third. Why? Because I think McCarthy's wins are almost purely because of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Al Cortez says, Pete Carroll, please. Thanks, Al. Come on over to YouTube if you can, Al. But still, okay, yeah. If you're on that list, okay, I would say I definitely want Pete Carroll. Okay, Mike McCarthy, yeah, third on that list. But I still want, if you're gonna go there, bring in Spags, bring Spagnola as choice 2A, because Tompkins would work well with the offense. Bring in Spags, because at a great defense coordinator, and you have him, the players, the way that he did the grooming, I think it's a bad word, just purely for the tutelage factor, but gets the defense the way that he had them in New York, in Kansas City. I'll take Spags. And thanks, Sharif, for saying basically what I was saying. McCarthy hid behind quarterbacks for years. Yes. So I said on that list, Mundungus, Pete Carroll for sure is number one. Todd Monken's number two on your list. And Ed Winslow says that Carroll over McCarthy. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, he's 73, but what does the old say? He's a young 73. He's in better shape than I. Let's see. I'm also wondering if they haven't hired anyone yet because there's something going down with Belichick. Man. The one positive thing, and hear me out here. Hear me out here. The one positive thing about if Bill Belichick comes here, hear me out, is the offensive coordinator will not be Josh McDaniels, because he's already the offensive coordinator for the Patriots under Vrabel. That's the best thing about just wondering. If Bill Belichick is our head coach, he can't bring in Josh McDaniels because he's scored in the Patriots, unless Josh McDaniels tries to pull another Josh McDaniels and signs a contract and then walks away from it. It goes down to $1 million on a certain date. I don't know what that date is. It goes from 10 million to 1 million. But this, you're already paying how many? 3 coaches that are getting money, and you're not even employing them as head coaches. Yeah, don't do the 10 million, do the 1 million. That's just me. Again, there's really nothing on TV. I'm watching the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl special, like the 4, and it's all in a row. At least once they spread them out, and it wasn't just Fran Tarkenton losing. The first one was lost by Joe Kapp. People forget that. I don't, because I'm. But anyway, Hooligan says you're not wrong about, was it? Oh, come on, man, my computer's slow tonight. Not wrong about Favre, but can't we just say that the coach and quarter have to be a good fit before anyone has a total core of a sector? You're right. You're right, Hooligan Nation. By your saying that, who is the quarterback that McCarthy is going to build and promote on the Raiders. There ain't shit on the Raiders other than AOC 12, who I like. I really do. I really like him. Thanks, Mundungus. He's going to search for some money for us. And why not Pete as GM? Why? We got a good the one thing, because here's the other one thing. Fucking I hate it when it spins. Mark Durkin, thank you here. We got a GM in Spytech. He's got the good qualifications. I still want Champ Kelly here. He hasn't walked out of the building yet, I don't think. But I still think we need Champ Kelly. We don't need Pete as the GM. And thanks, Hooligan. Hooligan says he's talking about what did you think of the college championship game? I hated it. I hated it because Notre Dame always gets their ass whooped. And even though the score was closer, they still got their ass whooped, right? They got their ass whooped. And it could have been worse. And the score was closer than the really actual game was. So, and I can't stand Ohio State. And okay, Spytech has zero experience as a GM, okay, but he has been the assistant GM. He's better at his game as an assistant GM than Marbles McKenzie was. I know he has problems with it. I'm sorry, that was a cheap shot. But seriously, Reggie was not a public speaker. But Reggie was good in salary cap shit. But Spytech has more ingrained in him as an assistant GM than McKenzie did. He has more ingrained as an assistant GM to take over a GM than the a-hole from ESPN that was under Gruden. He has more experience as an assistant doing GM jobs, but that came in out of Carroll University for McShitness. You know what I'm saying? Leonard's okay, but okay. What Sharif has to say? Okay. So it just means, yeah, input, but you didn't make decision. Kelly had been an assistant. I think we know that. Okay, Kelly is a fantastic player personnel guy, and do not fucking make this about race. Do not fucking make it about race. I want Champ Kelly to stay with the Raiders. I'm just warning you. Don't even fucking bring up that because I'm trying to hedge off on it. Champ Kelly deserves a shot, but you don't know, and don't tell me you do. You don't know the amount of he did this more than Champ Kelly, or Champ Kelly did more than this to Spycheck. Sharif, I mentioned it for a reason. You know why? Because why do you always pop your posts with "we're gonna fire the N"? I don't ever say that word, but you seem to pepper it on. That's why I say it. Your posts on Facebook drop race all the fucking time. That's what I'm saying. So I'm preemptively saying, don't even fucking bring it up. That's why I said it. Who would pay $50 for a cup of snow from a divisional round for Sunday's Eagles-Rams games? Chris, only if you can get it certified, but I wouldn't do it. I'm breaking it. Okay. If I would have gone when I popped in because I was already out and I saw I'd be able to get on and the camera wasn't there. So I've had technical issues. I've had technical issues. Sorry. I'm seeing I am up. They're sold already. Chris, okay, fine. I tell you what, I will sell Chris some snow that was from Panhandle in Florida, and I'll sell it to you for $5. It's not snow anymore; it's water. But I will sell it to from the Panhandle. I got buddies up there. I do. I'll sell it for $5. Florida snow. Means we need to get another sip of cocoa. Cocoa's always great. You get exactly what I was going with. You get exactly what I was going with. I'll go get some of the snow from North Florida. I'll get ready. Top Shelf 3D is over there on Instagram. So as we wait here, okay, Chris, I like this. Chris, okay, they use dry to keep it cold. Okay, that's fantastic. But where is the certificate of authenticity? You get what I'm saying? Taking the word from some dude who packaged and said it was from the in and outside Philly. Really? Come on, man. Anyway, going back to real stuff, I have yet to hear where Champ Kelly is. I'm hoping he's still with the Raiders. But if he's not, I'm hoping that he has a job that is requisite of where he should be in his ascension. I hope good things about that, unless it's for somebody else in the AFC West. And I'd still wish him well, but that well. You understand what I'm saying? He can do the job very capably, I believe. But Chris sent me Aspen. Okay. I wanted to cheap camp. Slip. I want to keep Champ Kelly here as a Raider doing what he does best. We know Fiasco. There you go, Sharif. I quoted you. Tom Fiasco is gone. So it's up to Spike. And Spike Tech has great pedigree. Privilege Warrens and oh my God. Have the Nation salute. Just finished watching. Oh, Ralph in the showdown. Well, cool. There you go. There's another. Oh my goodness. I'm watching I saw the Bills 29-3 over the Raiders. Obviously not the what do you call it? It was 51-3 for the AFC Championship game. I don't know I don't know what game they were just watching. Anyway, great Coke. I like my Coke. Okay, let's see it. Seems like his biggest qualification is being Brady's teammate. Kelly has 17 years in the business with Denver, Chicago. You bring in a guy to promote over Kelly. Hey, Sharif, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. But yes, the what not being when you're not the nepotism. Yeah, it's not nepotism because Brady and him aren't family. But yeah, it's because of the familiarity between Brady and Spytek. I get it. And Champ Kelly deserves a job. But I can give him one. Me. Why? I don't have the authority to. Okay, Hot Neil says that Brady is going to make a deal Derek Carr can't refuse. Okay, Hot Neil. But first, they would have to make sure that Derek Carr is no longer a member of the New Orleans Saints, or it's tampering because Carr is currently a member of the New Orleans Saints. But I can if he becomes available. And while we're talking about it, we talked about Mike McCarthy, who I really I don't want Mike McCarthy. I don't want Mike. Seriously. I want Pete Carroll. I take Bruce Arians. I take Brian Flores. I take Robert Saleh. And this is a good question. The fact that the Raiders have yet to make an announcement about who their head coach is going to be. Okay, top out there and can be hired at any time. Pete Carroll is out there and can be hired at any time. Spags is currently the DC for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's why, if it is him, it's because he's gainfully employed. The longer this takes place, though, that the oh my God, that's Mad Dog Russo. I just saw he from younger. Saleh went back to the Niners. Okay, I did not know that. So Saleh's the Niners defensive coordinator. Okay. Who was the Niners defensive coordinator? Did you see Bill Felix in negotiations with the Raiders? Yeah, well, that makes sense, Anna. I said it the other day that there's going to be people with money that are going to be buying up the Raiders, and the Raiders, because remember, for those that know, the Raiders kind of used to be like the Green Bay Packers, except that they had like an ownership compendium. And there was Chet Soda, and Chet Soda is the name I remember. There's a few other ones, right? And then when Al Davis came in, and he started turning the team around, that's when he got pieces of. when he came in as an owner or minority owners, he started buying everybody. Kind of like what you do with Monopoly, and you just buy up and put houses. He just bought up everybody. He said, you really don't want that. I'll get you bought it for $2. I'll give you 3 for it. And however he did, he bought up everybody. And then he became what? Remember? Manager and the general partner. Was manager, the general partner, because he had more stakes all of the other partners of the Raiders. And then he was basically the owner. But what the Raiders are doing now, if you haven't figured it out, is that they're Mark, who is the oversight of the ownership because his mom owns the team, is selling bits and pieces in order to give him liquid funds. This is my theory, by the way. My theory. Because he wants liquid funds to take over when his mom dies, you have to have liquid money to pay off the, different things. If it's in a trust, the rules are not. I was told that by a lawyer. Okay. So he needs liquid cash for that. So he's, buying pieces. But Bill Felly, who is the owner of the Vegas Golden Knights, can buy a bit of the Raiders. Remember, Mark Davis owns the Aces, which has been more, what do you call it? A championship caliber team while he's owned it. And would need to know probably goes. Oh my goodness, Jack Kenna, you said this last night, and I vomited. No, I don't want Gus Bradley, but that's not my choice. But Gus Bradley definitely needs to have the right pieces. Yeah, my signal is. I know, Jack, but I can't. Here's what I at an hour. We'll talk for an hour. So basically another 15 minutes or so. I'll talk for an hour because my signal's bad, which pisses me off. It was good the last time I did a show. But I think with the Raiders are going to get back to that, thing where, they're owned by bits and pieces and it's going to be owned out and it goes from there. If I wasn't on Instagram, I bet you would. Okay, if you're on Instagram, I'm gonna let I'm ending it. Maybe that'll be better for the signal. So I'm gonna end it. So we'll see if that helps. I only have one. That's. I only have one open, and it's this one. I bet you that helped a lot. Getting it off Instagram. Anyway, if that helped, if my signal is better, let me know. I think it probably will be. So I removed it as well. So I bet you any money, or in my feeling, I bet you it should be cleared. Anyway, to all you people out there. See? Yep. I bet you any money. I can probably do, I might go back to doing Instagram where I was doing it on my phone. It's better. Thank you. Here, I bet you money anyway. Here's the thing. And I used to do it this way too. I'm going to open up the phone. We go to Instagram, and I'm going to try a live. Okay. Gonna try a live. I'm go live. See if that helps. Okay. See if the signal, because it's on. Hi Instagram, if you're here, this is Captain Jack. I am on Instagram, and I'm not doing the same. Well, I am doing. We're telling followers you. Okay, thank you there. They said we're telling followers that you're there. Cool. But if you can see it, at least that probably doesn't cut into the bandwidth that's on the screen. I might have to just start doing it this way, unless they figure shit out. Anyway, my phone's at 75%. It's actually taking a minute. Well, I did 4,000 steps today. Need to do more. But tomorrow I am going to be flying at 8 in the morning. I will be what I don't even know what time. I think I will be in Kansas City around lunchtime. You were clear. Yeah, I know. I was clear last night. I know. It's the well, it was restream as well. That's the one difference. Well, you're talking about when I was doing mine? Yeah. Maybe I have to. I don't fucking know, man. It pisses me off. Okay, and Mike was talking. You know that Liam Cohen is not going to the Jaguars. Liam Cohen is got a contract, and a higher contract at that, to stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the OC. So unless Spytek or Cohen pull a Josh McDaniels and sign a contract and then walk away a couple of days later. Yeah, I know, Jack. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I don't think that. And I appreciate your comment, Mike, Sarah. But no, Liam Cohen went back to the Buccaneers, so he is not, and it's Coen, by the way. It's not as ethnically, because the ethnic Cohen is how you spell it, Cohen, but his was Coen. But Liam Cohen went back to the Bucks. So okay, so Hot Neil's over there on Instagram. Hot Neil, I see it. So here's the thing. If we're waiting on somebody, who are we waiting on? Spags is one. Monken is another one. But and somebody was talking about Monken. Did he actually say no? Baltimore hasn't even responded to the Raiders after. Okay, here we go. Kenneth said it here. Okay, he hasn't said yes or no. So that to me tells me he's not interested in the charge, in the job. Sorry. And yeah, McCarthy is a winner, but Jack, I think it's because of his quarterbacks. Okay, and Ed Winchell said Belichick just signed his Carolina contract. Can you show No, we already got Spags. Or sorry, we already got Spytek, Jack. Spytek is signed. It's not Spytek. He signed. And Ed Winchell said that he signed. Okay, I will Google that while we're waiting. Okay. Belichick, Carolina contract. Okay, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Okay, 7 hours ago, sides agreed to a 5-year deal. Well, 3 years are guaranteed. $10 million per in base and supplemental salaries, with $3.5 million in bonuses. A $10 million buyout to leave until June. Okay, here's the thing: until June 1st. But Ed, I don't think the Raiders are going to wait until June 1st to bring in Bill Belichick. Okay, so if Belichick signed, he's out of the equation. Thank you for that. He's out of the equation. And Spytek, yeah, well, okay, let's look, because everybody is saying that Spytek signed a contract. Spytek, Raiders contract signed. See what it says. Okay, apparently not, but finalizing contract. Raiders are finalizing a deal. That's a day ago. Raiders to hire as of yesterday. And he's like, oh, and this one is famous Jameis coming in, and the real reason the Raiders hired general manager is John Spytek. Raiders report, Pewter report. According to the Pewter report, which is the Tampa Bay one, and again, Bleacher Report, Spytek Raiders reportedly finalizing. So no, it's not final yet. Okay, ESPN is reporting that Cohen is back in talks with the Jags. Okay. I'm not all powerful, so if that's true, then that means, and by the way, to Jimmy Firpo, thank you for that. Salute to you. Jay Diddy is over there. Hot Neil's over here. Rivera 022. I think I'm gonna just do this on my phone from now on. I'm not gonna do it from the computer, because I guess it slows down bandwidth. So I'm not going to do it from my computer. If you're on Instagram, this is the way you're going to watch my show from now on, I guess. So, but Spytek is pretty much ours. I want to know. I want to know where Champ Kelly is. Sacktown 916. I don't know who that is. Why is Spytek such a great hire? Hey, Mike, Sarah, you and I know this is funny. Talk to Sharif about that, because Sharif said why Spytek's only value is the fact that him and Brady were buddies at University of Michigan together. Okay. Yeah, I know 9-6. I get it. What I'm saying is I don't know who that person was. And AJ, my opinion, Mike McCarthy is all about his quarterbacks, or his quarterbacks made Mike McCarthy. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. I don't think that the Romo's there. Okay. Oh, I'm hoping that's right, Sharif, and I thank you for I thank you for saying that. Can you show me the sources on that? The comment of the night. The comment from the night is from my buddy Al Cortez. Al, you've been in Tampa now for what, at least 6 months. I still haven't seen you. Let's try to get together. Not this weekend because I'll be in Kansas, but hopefully you'll get a chance. It'd be great to see you. But the comment of the night: Clay Martin in free agency. If you don't know who Clay Martin is, look him up. I might have met him. Okay, Jack. I meet a lot of people though, and I don't remember everybody. But yeah, I'll go with that. 7 months. Yeah, Al, for sure. Meet up with me. Here's the thing. Try to meet up with me before they throw me in the fucking ground. Please. Ralph is here. Bring the Bills. And Sharif, I hope so. I hope so. I don't even think I have anything red that I brought with me on this trip. I really don't think I have anything red, because there is a day for with the people that I work with exercise wise, because we're the operational forces, the OPFOR, and it's red day. You wear your red shirt. I don't have any. I know for a fact the last time they did that, I wore a Raider shirt. My cocoa's almost gone. It was good. And Bishop says hello to you, Jack. Pete Carroll would be our best hire. Thank you, Mike, sir. Mike, you and I get it, or at least we agree. Pete Carroll as the Raiders head coach. Okay, and I agree with Armando. If Cohen is an option, for the Jags as their head coach, and they let go of Trent Baalke. Oh yeah, Jimmy Farrell, you missed something, yes. And yeah, and Jack, I know you picked the Bills. I hope you're right. I just every time I pick somebody to beat those fucking Chiefs, they don't. Every time I pick somebody. So I'm hoping will Pete Carroll bring credibility to the Las Vegas Raiders? That's I guess I see Pat McAfee and somebody is talking about it. If Spike Tech, and no, he's not 80, he's 73. And Bishop, by the way, he's in better physical shape than you or I. He's in better physical shape than you or I. And his mental acuity is sharp. He's not gonna go to a debate and talk and fuddle words and we finally beat Obamacare. You know what I'm saying? His mental acuity is sharp. Sharif agrees with me. Or is that for somebody else? Actually, I told it was like they did lose three in a row. They or four in a row. They lost four Super Bowls in a row. They lost four Super Bowls in a row. Oh, you know what? Thanks, Sharif. I'll take your word for it. Andy Reid's the oldest coach in the NFL and kicking everyone's ass. I'll take your word. I didn't Google it, but thank you for that. There you go. How old is he? That sounds like a Johnny Carson line. How old is he? How hot was it? How cold was it? If you want to come into the show, now that my now that my now that I'm not lagging, I guess it was Instagram that was fucking lagging it down. Okay. If you want to come in, and I'm gonna put behind in Instagram, it's like come into the show. I can't cut and paste. Come into the show. I gotta actually type this. Go to www.youtube.com. At least they have it almost out. See, there you go. So Instagram, if you want to come into the show, go to the YouTube channel and go. Well, I think no. I think they're saying currently coaching. Currently coaching. Pete Carroll is 73 years old. Andy Reid is 66, but Pete Carroll is not a current head coach. That's what they're saying. And thank you for that, Sharif. Hit the link, come into the show. Did you notice that as soon as I took Instagram off the feed from my computer, it became better? I guess I'm just going to have to do it this way. I'm going to have to do it this way because Instagram was slowing down the feed. I agree with all of that, and except for the last part. Well, okay, I agree with half of that. DK Metcalf, what's the cost? Okay, Marshawn Lynch on the coaching staff wouldn't be bad. Get Russell Wilson, no. If you want a quarterback available, you want a quarterback that's available from the Steelers. It's not Russell Wilson; it's the other guy. We got two people in the back. I'm gonna bring the folks in that were there in order. Anna Diaz, you are up first as soon as I do the cropping. Hot Neil, keep an eye out. We're gonna bring in Anna. Thanks, Anna. And I guess as soon as I took out is hi, how you doing? As soon as I took Instagram off of this feed and just did it from my phone, apparently the bandwidth went up immensely. So it was Instagram that was fucking up the feed. I guess I'm just gonna have to do Instagram from my phone when I do my shows. So how you doing, Anna? And you said that it's supposed to be snowing in Vegas.
Yeah, apparently we got a cold front coming in, I guess from the north, and they said that Sunday slight chance of slush, you know, combination of snow and rain. And they said possibly snow on Monday. Depends on how cold it will get here. So nothing surprises me though. It is Vegas. You know, I mean, it's warm during the day, cold at night. Can't complain. You know, everybody out there, you know, stay warm. I know y'all freezing your assets off, but you know, I can't complain. So no, I just thought I'd come in and say hi to
Well,
everybody. I know it's been a while.
yeah, it has been a while, Anna, and thank you for coming in. You're either, and I know this is, I don't know, is it too soon for this insight? I'm not going to call it a joke. Is it too soon for this insight? You're either freezing or in a fire. I
Just
don't say it
cold.
jokingly, but
Yeah, no,
yeah.
you know what? It's like I said, it's been during the day when the sun comes out, it's nice sweater weather, you know, no problem. But once the sun, you know, starts setting, all of a sudden you could feel the temperature drop real quick, and it is freezing cold out here. Um, I
Yeah.
know this week there's three big events this week. It's the SHOT Show, World of Concrete, and the avian. If you don't know what the avian is, it's a adult video
I know what the AV
industry.
is.
So
Yeah.
of
I
course
know what the AV is.
it always coincides with the SHOT Show and the World of Concrete because of course nothing but men. So they got some
Now,
extracurricular activities going on. SHOT
what's a shot
Show
show?
SHOT Show has a lot to do with like guns, ammunition, the latest and high tech weapons
Uh,
and stuff. It's always a
okay.
big event every year. So you have, you know, tons of law enforcement from every division, U.S. Marshals, sheriffs, you know, police, you know, military. It's always, you know, like I said, it always coincides with the well, the concrete and the avian and stuff. So, you know, the town is, you know, it's pretty busy, but you know, today's technically the last day, tomorrow's their whatever's left, and then, you know, but the avian awards, I believe the main is Saturday, I believe. I'm not too sure. I didn't look it up. But yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what she. I didn't look it up. I'm sorry. That was there. Uh,
Yeah, no, and then plus two, you know, I only watch the news to see if there's any, you know, Raiders updates, you know, which of course, you know, I tag you, you know, whenever. But lately, all the talk has just been, you know, spy tech. That's it. And then the search for a new head coach. And, you know, I guess they're being real tight-lipped about it. But, you know, and I got a reliable source telling me that I need to go hang out at the M Resort because I would see quite a bit of interesting people there. But of course, the M
hmm
Resort is way on the south end of town. So, you know, I wish I could be the little fly that's flying in that building right now. I would love to see who's been
hmm
coming in and out, who's been visiting and stuff. But
Well, say, I would say that I'm gonna. Well, I'm supposed to be in town for the CTE dinner. I was supposed to be in Vegas 4 days and 3 nights, but don't. Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. It's a conversation that Hilton and I and another person in this room or in this house, and it was yeah. But so I said no. I took care of that, and Hilton said, "Well, according to this, you did," and I'm like, "Fuck you." So I said, "No, then give me my money back." So they did. So I might go to the I'm supposed to go to the CTE, but I might not go. I might sell the tickets, so we'll see.
Mm. We're just getting everything ready for March for the Raiders fan cruise. I'm looking forward to that. Juan and I will be going, and our daughter's dropping us off at San Pedro. We got a room, the day before, we leave, and so we'll be staying at the hotel, right by the port, and then, you know, right now what we're waiting on is our passports, and those they said should be no later than February 20th. So I was like, okay, when they arrive, they arrive. And of course, just getting stuff here and there, getting prepped for the cruise and everything. Looking forward to that. I know it's going
I
to be a hell of a
I
party.
go, and Anna, do me a favor. When you go, I want you to talk to whoever is running it and say that, and tell them, said, I wanted to go. I wanted to go, but I refuse to spend a big amount of money on drinks because I was
It's all
told
it
there are
no,
two
it's
pack.
all inclusive. No, it's all inclusive.
But see
What
it,
we
but
got, it's all inclusive. It includes the drinks, it includes the food, it includes the port fees, everything.
I
That's
guess I get, but I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I don't want a price that's 3x when X of that is drinks. And I'm talking alcohol, right? I want a price that's 2x, and I will buy my alcoholic drinks when I need to. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that the price is pretty high, and I don't want to do I want to do a port fees and food and the cruise and at 2x
but this
because
is the
I'm one third. Go ahead.
you know what? Because this is Norwegian Cruise Lines, all the rooms
Uh huh.
are what you call luxury rooms because our
Oh
um,
yeah,
Tiff, Tiffany got it
Norwegian's
as a
great.
gift for us, and we got she got us a balcony suite, and of course, it's an accessible room, and then I don't ask, I didn't ask the price, it was a gift, but
Mm-hmm.
what you call it, we're excited, and I seen like some of the prices, and then they had I know that they had a few staterooms left, but they said that it was almost sold out. But like I said, I'm excited. It's a finally a real
Have
vacation
a
for
ball.
us.
Yeah, yeah, have a ball. I mean, I would maybe go. Oh, and you. By the way, you're gonna have a guest with you because Sharif's gonna come and sleep on your couch.
Yeah,
Sharif's gonna come aboard. Yeah, I know.
quite a few
But yeah.
people want to sneak
Hey,
in the luggage already.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
There you go. And hey, remember that? I don't know. Right, that one lady that snuck on board the aircraft in today's day and age. Somebody that did that. I'm like, wow. And we're supposed to think that TSA is all invincible, and I don't know how she did it, but she did it. So it can be done. But and I'm a counterterrorism guy, and for that person, somebody fucked up big time. So
yeah, well, today our daughter, she goes, Mom, I need for you to take the measurements of the chair you're going to take because they need to see if it falls within their guidelines of, if it would fit, you know, and stuff. So, I gave her
mhm.
the measurements and they said, yeah, that chair would not be a problem for me, to take. But more than likely, I'm going to probably have to take both wheelchairs, the manual and the electric, because I know probably when we go to the ports, I probably won't be able to use the electric
The
chair
electric.
because we'll be going on the beach and everything and stuff. So, but yeah, but let me ask you this question. What do you think about Bill Foley buying a piece of the Raiders?
Don't know.
What's your honest opinion?
I I don't know who Bill Foley. I mean, other than you told me that he is the owner of the VJK Knights, I have zero knowledge of who he is. But what I can say is, if he's a mover and a shaker in Vegas
Yes.
that can throw some money around, and I do know that from what just from afar, what he has done with that franchise positively with the VJK Knights, I haven't heard anything but positive things about that franchise. So for him to come in and get a piece of the Raiders, sight unseen, and no knowledge of them, I'm all for that.
My my honest opinion, and my son and I were talking about this because my son was he talks to a lot of people, and my son and I were talking, and he goes, Mom, that if Bill Foley comes in and buys a good chunk of the Raiders, Brady will be irrelevant to the equation because Bill Foley would be the guy to push Brady to the side and say, you don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. I know you know, what this team needs. I know he would be the one to put his foot down. He would be the one, to influence Mark Davis, say, hey, look, this is the problem. We could fix it this way, and he's not afraid to throw
But
around money either. If he want,
but
like
could
a lot of key players, he got, we lost Marshall. Marshall is a beloved player. Was a beloved player for the Vegas Golden Knights. He's now with the Nashville Predators. Well, he had to relieve Marshall to bring in two players that had been so beneficial to the Vegas Golden Knights. It's all about strategy to him. And I think that he would, I think if he does buy a chunk of the Raiders, I think he would be a wonderful influence to Mark Davis saying, hey, you know, this, 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 I think you need this. I think you need that. I think you need this. And if Brady's going back there saying, no, 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 let's go this way, he would be the person to say, "Mm, zip it. I know what I'm doing. So I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'd be kind of excited about it. But I think right now, um, who I got a feeling we are going to lose some key players. I think whoever the new head coach is, will will know who wants to stay and who wants to go and
yeah,
stuff. Or I mean, I'm hoping Spytech has a good mind, and I hope that they're out there scouting some, good players for this team. But at the same time, it scares the bejeebies out of me of what's to come.
yeah.
I mean, depending on how it goes on the
Well,
draft,
and I was
will set the pace
yeah,
of
and I
how
was
this team
asking.
is
I
going to
said,
go.
yeah, I was asking, where's Champ Kelly, and somebody said that they heard, and I can't remember who. Somebody's in the chat here said that they heard that Champ Kelly was out at the Senior Bowl scouting, which makes me feel a lot better.
He probably is because remember, these guys,
Yeah.
they start scouting, you know, preseason.
Well,
They're
they've
already
been
out there
scouting. Yeah.
working. They're watching all the videos. They're going out there, but we don't know who's out there. but we know that they're working on it. And then of course, with the new GM coming in, they need to hurry up and pick a coach quick, because that
Yeah.
coach is gonna say, okay, this is the type of game I want. This is how I want the team to play. They need to start getting their butts on it, because they're way behind already, I think. You got to get a
Yeah.
decent
And
playbook together.
Jack Kenna, this is and I heard the same thing, that Kelly's contract ran out after the year, but what we didn't factor in was maybe his contract was through the draft, because since he's a player personnel guy, maybe his contract ran through the NFL draft, because a lot of people, once they go into the NFL draft, or right before the NFL draft, when somebody comes in, they relieve all the scouts and other people when they take over. So this is around that time where people that have come in for talent evaluations, i.e., what the hell, Mike Mayock. I was trying to remember. Mike Mayock said, "Hey, I got it," and the guy who came in under McDaniels got the information and then fired everybody because they didn't want any leaks. So this is around that time that, and isn't the Senior Bowl like this week or next week?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Well, and
But
the other thing
but
about
also,
Spy Tech is
wouldn't it
they're
wouldn't it be foolish though
they're
to
saying
get
that,
rid of people? Wouldn't it be
yes,
foolish to
but
get
I'm
rid of the
not. Oh,
scouts when
Saturday,
they're already out there
February 1st
scouting?
is the Senior Bowl.
February 1st? Okay. Yeah, but like I said, wouldn't it be foolish to get rid of everybody who's been doing all this hard work, scouting, looking for the future players, and stuff like that. I think it'd be foolish to get rid of them.
No,
Oh, here, you found these players
I
first. Okay,
agree.
good.
I agree.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, and I can't remember which one it was, if it was Mike Mayock or if it was the guy that came in under McDaniel, the guy out of the same college. He was the head. The good looking dude that was on a couple episodes of different shows, because he had an IMDb page, right? He relieved all of the scouts on a certain date right before the draft, because you know why? Because he had the information. He said, "Give me the information." Okay, I got it. It's on the computer. It's on this disk, or this hard drive, or what do you call the things you plug in? It's on that. Great. Bye. Fuck you. You're fired, because I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore, because the information was compiled to the guy that was going to make the decision. So he got rid of everybody, because the other thing is that he didn't want people to leak who the Raiders were going to draft. It was one guy and the head coach and that stuff. So they did that. And again, I can't remember if it was Mayock or the other dude that was with McDaniel, but they had the information. The information was passed. They're like, okay, thanks for the info. See ya. So this is that time of year. And again, because I was under the same impression that Champ Kelly was gone at the end of the year. Well, maybe his end of the year, as far as, and I don't know this, per the contract, is the end of the Senior Bowl or the end of the NFL draft. So I don't know when his contract expires. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because the
Ziegler,
news
thanks
hasn't
there.
said anything
Thanks, your Dave.
about Kelly. Yeah, the news hasn't said anything about Champ Kelly, so we don't know what's going on. But like I said, I do watch the 10 o'clock news, and if I see that, something comes up, I do what I can to go live and everything because like
Yeah,
I said, if
no.
I don't hear it from Fox 5, I ain't believing a damn thing, but like, this when I heard about Bill Foley, and talking to my son, he works at a bar where a lot of locals go to, and he does speak. He does, he gets a lot of customers from you know different places, and one guy that's a reliable source to him, he was talking to him. He brought my son a hockey stick from one of the players, and he was talking to my son and saying, yeah, Mr. Foley, this. And my son goes, oh, that would be good. That would be a nice, someone that can help the Raiders maybe, but like I said, it's in negotiations right now. So, and I'm pretty sure it's going to break in the news pretty soon about it
Well,
and everything.
I got see this is, and again, I am not. Hey, Pink Panther's in here. Good to see you as well, honey. I get where Bill Foley, as a businessman who runs a franchise successfully, I get that he can impart wisdom to Mark Davis, which is severely needed, especially because he has the run on Vegas, the movers and shakers. So in building a team and that theory ideology, I can see where he can help. But what I'm saying is that I'm not. I want to see. I want to see what prima donna uh, minority owner can do to help this team, and bringing in Spytek, who has credentials, by the way. He has credentials other than that he is Tom Brady's buddy from at Michigan. But I want to see what they do in order for me to, because I'm not a fan of Brady, but I want to see what he can do. So if Foley comes in purely on a business aspect to help us out, great. But I want to see what people that actually know football allegedly will do to help this team out. So we'll see. And if Foley
Here,
pushes Brady out, so be.
here's another thing that the locals say here in Vegas. Okay, I'm talking local wise. How is it that Mark Davis can be so successful with the Aces, but cannot put that same emphasis and all his energy to the Raiders as he does the Aces? I mean, look at how well the Aces did, and
Yeah,
yet here here are the problems with the Raiders. That's what locals think here. And it's
yeah,
boggled
no, I
my
agree.
mind too. Why, how, why can't he put that same emphasis and stuff? And
No, I agree.
that's been going on for, the past, since they started here. Yeah, we thought that things were going to go great. And then it's been one train wreck after another. I would like to see one season without any issues. Just one season without any issues or anything. But
Well,
like I said, until we find out who the
I
head
was
coach
gonna
is,
say,
which I hope it's Pete Carroll because he's well respected, and I think the remaining players will respect him and they will listen to him. And I know that he would be the type of guy that would not put up with any BS at all. Because that's what
yeah,
they need. They need
no,
somebody who's going to come in, who's going to be firm and
yeah,
not a
no, I
pushover.
agree. I want Pete Carroll, and if it's not Pete Carroll, and if they go with somebody that is offensive minded, okay, maybe Todd Monken, who has the ideology, the background with both the Bucks, along with the what he has done in Georgia for Bowers. I think it was him. I maybe no, because Joe Brady was LSU. So Munkin has the pedigree with Bowers from the University of Georgia. He's got that going. He also has offensive ideology for what he did with Tampa Bay earlier, and then obviously with what he's done with the Ravens with Jackson and 22, bringing that offense together. So he has that he can use as his background. I would like that if it's not Pete Carroll. And apparently Robert Saleh is out of the equation. I didn't see that, so thank you for getting me up on there. But if Saleh's out of the equation, well, I wanted Saleh maybe to help Pete out on the defense. I definitely do not want to bring back fucking what's his name, the guy who's the father was our backup quarterback. What's it? You know who I'm talking about? The guy that was our defensive coordinator. Then he went over to the Colts, and his son was our backup at the end of the year,
I'm
or the
trying to
third stringer
remember.
at the end of the year.
I'm trying to remember.
I can't
Oh
remember.
God, senior moment. But anyways,
Yeah.
Captain, I'm gonna
Anyway,
let you go. So the next person, I just thought I'd come in. It's been a while. And say hi to everybody. I
yeah,
miss y'all and stuff. And those of you that are going on the Raiders fan cruise, I hope to see you there and stuff. And hope we can all sit down and have a beer or something. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah.
And you have a safe trip,
I'd go.
Captain.
I appreciate it. Like I said, trust me. The only reason why I'm going, not the only reason, but it is my part-time job, and it is an opportunity to be employed. And trust me, I'm not going to fucking Kansas to freeze for 2 weeks unless you're paying me. I'm serious. I ain't doing it unless you're paying me. I'm not going to Kansas to freeze my ass off, working 12-hour days. Actually, with your basic, actually, it's more like 12 and a half to 13-hour days with turnover and shit like that. 13-hour days? Fuck you.
That's
But you're
fun.
paying me, so okay, that's what it's a job. And that's what you do
Yeah.
for your job, and I will do that. So that's what you do.
Yeah. But anyway, so y'all take
Give your
care.
best to the family and best to Juan
I
and best to
will.
the kids.
I will.
All
Y'all
right.
take
Take care,
care.
honey. All right. Be well. That's Anna Diaz. Love her. Yeah, and Pink Panther has been there, done that. She knows about military ops, 12-hour days. Port, or in the Navy we call it port and report. When I was in the Navy, when I was walking up, it was in blizzards and then in heats of 100 and all that. Yeah, I get it. I'm talking like the old dude that I am. But in the Navy, when you're the only guy on board your ship that does what I did, it was port and report. I was the only one. I was working 24 hours a day. Now, granted, I was sleeping some of that time, but at least it's 12-hour days. Get off and sleep for 10 of those or 8 of those. Get time off. Good night there, Anna Diaz. Good night to you as well, honey. Yeah, Bishop knows too well. No, but it's exercises, Bishop. 12 and 12. 12 and 12. People don't understand it. That's military. It's port and starboard. Port and well, at least in the Navy, port and starboard. But Derek Jeffries, good to see you from Facebook. Thank you there, shipmate. Good to see you there. I hope we get Davis. Who's Davis? Derek. I'm trying to Davis who? Davis who? Please be a little bit. I don't know who you're talking about, Davis. But yeah, I'll let you. But thank you for being here. The Lions. No. Aaron Glenn was the Lions defensive coordinator, and he's the coach of the Jets now. Aaron Glenn was the Lions defensive coordinator, and he is now coach of the New York Jets. Johnson was the OC for the Lions, and now he's the coach of the Chicago Bears. Glenn Davis. Okay, I'll have to look. He wasn't the DC. Maybe he was a defensive guy. I'll look him up real quick. Glenn Davis, Lions. Okay. And let's see what it says. Davis, athlete. I don't think they Glenn Davis. Okay, yeah. An Olympian. Detroit Lions wide receiver. Glenn Davis, the fullback who went to Army. You're gonna. I don't know of any Glenn Davis there, shipmate. I thought he was Davis. No. Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn was the DC, who's the Jets head coach, and obviously Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is the head coach of the Bears. But okay, I looked him up in case I was missing something. But thank you for that conversation. Oh, Aaron Glenn. Yeah, no worries. Lakers beating Boston. Oh, is that what's on TV? What channel's that on? What channel is that on? Lakers beating. I like it any time that the Celtics lose. Because I'm watching right now a thing on Alex Ovechkin. Is it like an NBA channel? Little Big League. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure it. So I'm got to watch something. The Knights won 4-2. Oh, TNT. Okay. Didn't they lose their contract? Didn't TNT and TBS lose their contract for basketball? I don't know. I thought they lost their contract. But if you want to come into the show, we still got about half an hour. Hot Neil had to go, and I see that. First quarter TNT. Okay. I thought they lost their contract. I really did. Pink, if you want to come in, first quarter on TNT. Okay, I'll look. This is the baseball movie. Who's his mom? She's pretty hot. Let's see here. See if I can recognize the actress. Info. Let's see here. Info. Tim Busfeld. John Ashton. Okay, let's see here. Who's the mom? She looks pretty nice. Let's see here. I hate it when I can't see the Jenny Ashley Crow. Kevin Dunn, I know. Jason Robards, I know. I don't know. Dennis Farino, I know. He was. I think it was the manager. Yeah, then a bunch of writers and okay. So TNT, let me see here. TNT is what channel is TNT? Okay, NBA HD. No. TNT, I think, is in the 250s. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, Major League is on Paramount. Oh, it just started. I'll fucking watch that until the show is over. Oh, okay. Pink. Yep. What do you think about Wes Phillips? You mean Wade Phillips? Wade Phillips, maybe? Maybe Wade Phillips. And yeah, come on in, Pink, when you can. Sheen just showed up at camp. That's pretty cool. Boston will school the Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan, but also realistic. I was gonna say if they're talking about what is it? You know that the Bishop is a Lakers fan. Sure, Brady owns 10% of the Raiders, worth $6 billion, like $600 million. That doubles is the game looks personal between no love lost Lake Show. Okay, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, that guy is definitely Bishop is definitely a Lakers fan. Minnesota Vikings OC. Minnesota Vikings OC. Okay, I don't. Okay, Wes Phillips. Is he in Wade's family? Because Wade's a defensive guy. I'm not real familiar with him. But I tell you what, is the Vikings OC? He did a fantastic job with Sam Darnold. He did a fantastic job with Sam Darnold. I'll have to look him up. 10% of the Raiders of $6 billion. That's 600 million. Yeah. But that's in is it liquid? Ah, Jerry Buss, Dr. Jerry Buss. Dr. Jerry Buss. And Mark Davis. I know you're not talking about Al, Ed. I got you. I know you're not talking about Al. Anyway, I'm watching the Major League, and they just showed the scene where they are lifting up Wesley Snipes and taking him outside of that little clubhouse area. The guy, because he crashed the thing. We got about 25 minutes. If you want to come into the show, and I'm from now on, because of the way that they said that and I could see it, that the speed of maybe I can do it on my phone. Maybe if my phone does it, I'll have to look that up. If I do Instagram from my phone using StreamYard, I'll try it. As a separate entity. But again, I want to say thanks to everybody. I will be just how quiet things are with Pete Carroll. Yeah, Ed, I mean, it's scary. And I think Sharif said it as well, that the coach that comes in, the Raiders are going to need it to be a home run, a total touchdown, just a bang up. Oh my God, it's that guy. We know it's not Belichick, because you and thank you for showing me that Belichick signed his contract as of today. Okay. StreamYard has been active. Okay, well, Pink, I was just saying, because I had on Instagram, and it slowed down. It slowed down my my feed. Now, if I ran Instagram using StreamYard through my phone, maybe that's different. I don't know. But I'll try it. Is Sanders? No, actually, Ed, surprisingly, and I won't say who the source is, but I didn't watch the full thing. I saw a glimpse of a YouTube show about the Raiders, and the proponent was saying everybody had poo-pooed the Deion Sanders coach thing, and that the sources said that the Raiders wanted nothing to do with him. Well, these were the same sources that said that Ben Johnson was going to be the Raiders head coach. So if they were 100% wrong about that and were just pushing the Ben Johnson narrative, and these are the same people that said that the Raiders had no desire to have Deion as their head coach, what does that say? It says that maybe they fucked up. Oh, they charge for IG? Okay. Matt, good to see you. Took a lot to get the Raiders to Vegas and have their brand new. If Mark Davis pulled it off, now it's time to work on the team. And like, thank you, Matt. And we were just saying that if Mark Davis spent the same amount of time, actually the more time, working on the Raiders, you know, his family's, you know, it's all about the Raiders and his father. Why don't you spend more time with the Raiders than you do with the Aces? Makes sense to me. Derek Jeffries, thank you for that. Thank you for and I see that you're new on coming in from Facebook. Thank you, Derek. Come in anytime. Come in anytime. And tell your friend. I said I offer, and as you saw, I had Anna come in, and I had another person come in, but he had to go and go back. But come in. I put the link up. And I tell people to come on in. And Wesley Snipes is just in his pajamas. Is it's just it's just kicking ass in the 40. So get that man a uniform. I love this movie. So I'll probably finish my packing and watch the movie. So anyway, best thing Mark should do is go. I'm sure you meant live in London. Yeah, I know it. Live. When I see live, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do a live. Oh, it's your second time. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you popping in. I do. I appreciate you popping in. Um, and like I said, we offer fans the opportunity to come in and venture and say what's on their minds. Say what's on their minds. And I definitely appreciate you popping in. And if you do it from YouTube, or sorry, from Facebook, that's fine. You get better reception on YouTube. But to each his own. But thank you for being here. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. And Derek says it's the second time. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And they charge. So Pink was saying they charge for the Instagram destination. Okay, maybe. I thought that was X. I think that for what used to be Twitter is that because I haven't done that. I haven't done the Twitter thing, where you have to be certified and stuff. Charlie Sheen just showed, he's coming out doing his pitching, and he's shirtless. By the way, the A's used to have those in uniforms. Whoa! Just a bit outside. 99. At least. But anyway. Used it, but now they do. This might and Derek Jefferson says it's his second time. And thank you, Matt. Again, it's not a real official show until Matt Marinovich comes in and gives views, and Matt has a lot of great insight. And then you got my boy Furpo that comes in and scream Raiders. Gotta have a Jimmy Furpo sighting. It's great. Matt Munkin or Joe Brady, and I was going to say, Joe Brady was the LSU OC. Todd Monken was the UGA OC. Correct? I think that's correct, but because I know that Todd Monken has the credentials with Bowers. With Bowers. Oh, it's like, well, here. here, coach, according to my contract, and he brings the contract out, you can't do that. And then he's going to give him the contract. Yep. And he throws it on the ground, whips out his cock, and pisses on it. Love that. And you don't even need to see it. You can hear the sound of the splish. That's great. But anyway, we are almost up at the hour. I appreciate everybody being here. I do appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna go finish packing. I gotta go to the early in the morning, be over at the airport. So I bid everybody adieu. Thank you for being here. Depending upon my schedule, I might be able to have shows in Kansas. I don't know. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate that, Ed Winchell. And Ed, give me some dates, brother. Give me some dates and line folks up. Because, Ed, like I said, I don't have to be in Vegas a whole 4 days, 3 nights. I don't have to be in Vegas a whole 4 days, 3 nights for the festivities after my 2-week little departure in 2 weeks in the frozen tundra that is Fort Leavenworth. Pink, thank you for that. Yeah, I'm going to try to be safe. I'm going to try to stay warm. Love you as well, sweetheart. And and Matt Marinovich, thanks for that as well. It is, I tell you, man, I'm going to freeze. I admit it. I'm not looking forward to freezing. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the increase in the amount of money that's coming into my paycheck. That's what I like. And yeah, I like the job. I do like the job. I do like the job. I would be remiss in saying that I didn't like the job. I do like the job. But having a part-time job is better than having no job. And thanks you, Ananias. Thank you for the safe travels as well. I will do that. Derek, I'm not sure when the next one will be because again, tomorrow I leave for a 2-week period in Kansas where the working 12-hour days or 12-hour nights as it is 12 and 12. I don't know if I'm on days or nights, what the schedule will be, but just look for it. If you go to, especially go to YouTube and hit when I come in and hit the bell and let it ring, get all of the reverb off of that. It'll tell you when I'm on. And so hopefully I'll do that. I'll be back in Tampa for the NCAA Women's Basketball Final Four. Okay. When's that? Oh, okay. In March. Dude, stupid me. March Madness. Maybe the first part of April. But yeah, I'll see you there, Pink. And we'll have fun. But again, everybody, take care of yourself. Always a pleasure. Be safe. Be warm. I'm saying this because I'm going to hopefully wish it upon myself. I'm being warm. And April, yeah. Take care, everybody. And we'll see you for the next show. When it will be, I do not know. But I will try to do Facebook and or YouTube information hits as I can, so you guys and gals will both know. So take care, everybody. We'll see you next time, and hopefully the next time I have a definitive show, it'll be with a new Raiders head coach. So take care, everybody. We'll see.